In the last session, we have seen, so what is the purpose of state minimization? So this state minimization is carried out in order to avoid the redundant state. So the same state which is going to have the same present state, which is going to have the same next state and the output in that case, so one of the state can be discarded. So why we are doing this? This has to be performed so that the number of states when get reduced, the number of the flip-flops which is required for it also will get reduced and the cost get reduces. Now we will have a idea on what is state assignment in today's session. Okay, so this is also a comparatively a way of your state minimization only. If you could see, the main purpose of this state assignment is to minimize the combinational circuit. So what does it mean? In the last session we have seen about your Mealy circuit, in which we were drawing the two flip-flops. Okay, two JK flip-flops we have done. Though you are designing a sequential circuit, at the input for designing your inputs to the gate, you will be using your AND gate or XOR gate or your OR gate. You are going to use the combinational circuit. Okay, the entire circuitry is going to be a combinational plus sequential circuit. So in this case, what we are going to do is that we are going to reduce or minimize the combinational circuit so that we are going to reduce the cost. Okay, here we are going to say in terms of by assigning your possible binary values, we are going to reduce the number of gates, thereby we are going to reduce the cost. Okay, here a table is given which gives two possible binary state assignments. Okay, what I told, for just I have considered 5 states A, B, C, D, E, and 2 types of assignments have been given. That is, initially the first one is a straightforward method. That is, for A I am giving 1 state, for B I am giving 2, for C I am giving 3, and for D I am giving 4, and for E I am giving 5. 1, 0, 1, the state assignment I have given. Okay, and the second one is a random state assignment. So what I have given 0, then 4, 3. So for the state assignment for this 0, 4, 3, 1, 1, 1 is 7, 0, 0, 1 is 1. So in this fashion I have given. Okay, now just analyze the K-map. For the first case, what is the thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are given as the states. For the assignment 2, it is 0, 4, 0, 4, 3, 7, 1. Okay, this is the kind of assignment which is given now. Okay, in this case, suppose if I am going to consider this, so how I will group? Okay, whereas here, this part I am doing just for your understanding. Okay, here what you are doing, see here, if you could see 3 groupings here, 4 groupings, and this is a redundant grouping because 2 cells are already marked. Okay, so the concept of state assignment should be understood. For that only I am explaining this. Okay, because what you are going to do, whenever you are going to do it in a straightforward method, there is a possibility that redundant state might occur. Okay, so that you can use more number of gates and it might increase the cost. So you should go in for your state assignment rules and adopt it in your problem so that the number of states will get reduced and the number of flip-flops, thereby the number of the number of combinational circuits will reduce, thereby you will be saving the cost. Okay, now we will see what are the 2 rules which is framed in your state assignment. First one is the rule 1. Okay, so here what I have taken, I have just taken randomly 4 states, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So when these 4 states, present states, they are going to have the same next state. For example, in that case, all these cells can be grouped together in the K-map. 4, 5, 6, 7 means 4, 5, 6, 7 means they can group together. What is the meaning? If I have different 4 states, they are going to have the same next state. In that case, they can be grouped adjacently in the K-map. The second rule, just vice versa of it. If the same state is going to have the different next states, then they can be grouped adjacently in the K-map. So with respect to the next state and the present state, these rules have been derived with. first rule states that if the present state or 4 states are there, if they are going to have the same next state, then they can be grouped. That is, you can go in for a 4 cell grouping that can be grouped in the K map. The second one is for a single state, if I am going to have the same different next state, then those cells also can be adjacently grouped in the K map. So when these rules are adhered, so it has been found out that it results in the minimized cost by reducing the number of combinational gates in the circuit. So with this I conclude. So in the next session we will be seeing about how to design the synchronous sequential circuit. Thank you.